Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If you are a returning subscriber, and if you're not, no biggie. It's never too late. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, if you enjoyed it. But most importantly, leave a comment. I really like communicating with you guys, so every time someone leaves a comment, even if it's not really, a positive one, just the fact that you guys leave feedback, it means a lot. It helps, the video out. And I just really like communicating with you guys and building up a community, so leave some comments down there. But for this video, we're going to be talking about why this game is going to be my new favorite shooter. So number one on my list is definitely probably the biggest one, is why it's number one. Really the other ones aren't in any particular order, but this one is number one because, it's my main reason. And that's being skill-based matchmaking is now gone, making ping be king, and that's huge. Call of Duty should have done this years and years ago. Pretty much the way it's gonna work is once you hit play to find a match, it's gonna find you a match, with the best connection, and then it's gonna team balance it from there on out, which that's how it's always should been, and that's how it was in the better Call of Duties. But then they started switching shit up and yada yada yada. But the fact that XDefiant isn't gonna have skill-based matchmaking, that's major for me. It's gonna be in the ranked mode, which where it should be. It should not be in casual matches, public matches. But number two, we got the community. The community for this game is large, and they're pretty much promoting it for the developers. I mean, they haven't really had too much promotion, XDefiant. I don't know why, but other than the betas, they really haven't done anything else to promote the game. And but the community is doing that for them because we're all just so hyped for the game, and we believe in the game. We played the betas and we loved it. We can't wait to put countless more hours into it. So we even have channels out here live streaming about this game. We have people making videos, and the game's not even out yet. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people who are dissing on the game, who don't have the same mindset as most of us probably have. But that's all right. There's always going to be some haters, but for the large majority, everyone is just so hyped for this game, and it's not even out yet. And we have channels that are just blowing up. Shout out to my homie XDefiant Guides. He is just a month old and he's already hit 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy to me. A little jealous, but it's fine. We're moving. We're making progress as well, especially once this game comes out. I mean, the community is huge. That's what I'm going after. The game's not even out yet, and we pretty much are promoting the games for them. And honestly, once the streamers get their hands on this game, they're going to be promoting it for them as well. And they're just because they enjoy the game, they want to play and promote it. That's huge. And that combined with the team that's actually behind the game, who listens and does what it should do to make their game more fun and enjoyable and last for years and years to come, that's crazy. A community who is very passionate combined with a team who's making the game that's very passionate, that's a win-win, and you can't really have a better scenario than that, in my opinion. Call of Duty, it's definitely not like that. I don't believe they are very passionate. I just think they do what it takes to make you want to buy the game. But yeah, number three on the list is the TTK isn't super fast. This makes it to where you actually have to have more skill or aim to kill a player, making it to where it takes more skill, less of I should say it's more of a skill gap. You can't just shoot someone and they're dead instantly. That person may have time to turn around and shoot you, and especially if they get a headshot mixed in, they're gonna kill you first just because you missed a few shots. I think that's cool how you actually have a chance to be able to turn around, and the fact that you actually have to be more accurate to kill somebody just a little bit longer. I think that makes it more of a competitive game, especially in the ranked mode. I just think the TTK is similar to Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 had a higher time to kill. It had 150 instead of 100, and that's for that for that very reason, that was one of my favorite, more recent Call of Duties. I just thought it took more skill, and I like that. Another huge reason I think this game is going to be my favorite shooter is for the fact it's free. I mean, I'm broke. That's definitely a really good thing for me. I don't want to waste $70 on a game, and I don't have to. But with it being free, years to come, it's still free, and you're still gonna have people buying it. I mean, purchasing it because it's free and they don't have to put money into it. Think about it like this: the fact that it's free is gonna make the population on the game, the player base, last a lot longer than most Call of Duties. If you are a Call of Duty fan, you know the COD cycle. Once a new Call of Duty comes around every year, the previous game, its player count starts declining. Even if it was a good game, it starts declining. But the fact that, XDefiant is free, it's never really going to decline if they can keep up on the updates and actually, you know, doing things that they need to keep doing to make the game last for years to come, kind of like they do with Rainbow Six. That's like the example I point out when anyone talks about this game being shit. If they can kind of follow Rainbow Six's path, giving plenty of content, updates, and just staying with things, this game is gonna last. And I think them bringing in a rank mode is gonna help this game out a lot. I mean, with a ranked mode, you're gonna have competitive players who are more passionate about your game. So chances are they're gonna be streaming it, and they're going to be putting a lot of time into the game, trying to climb the leaderboards up, trying to climb the ranks, showing off their little special emblems and whatnot that they get for, climbing up the ranks. That's huge, and it's definitely going to bring more eyeballs onto the game. Just the competitive scene alone, aka ranked. People who are streaming the game are just going to make other people want to stream the game, and usually people who are more passionate play ranked. And people who are more passionate want to stream and make videos about it. It's just the way it is. So the ranked mode is going to help this game just prosper on. And I can't wait to play the ranked mode. It gives you reasons to play and unlock things, rank up. But, public match, that always being an option too, with no skill-based matchmaking, it's the best of both worlds, And this game is also going to have more of a classic prestige system like we're used to in Call of Duty, where you have, like 10, sometimes 15 prestiges even, giving you lots and lots of experience points to go through and rank up. And I hated the recent prestige systems we had in Call of Duty. Once you got to level 55 for the season, you're done. You can't rank up anymore. And you're just stuck there. There's no reason to play, especially if you've already done all the damn camo challenges. What else is there to do in the game? Nothing, other than win over and over again, or lose, whatever the case may be. But the fact that we have a classic prestige system, a lot of people miss that in Call of Duty, and for a very good reason. It makes you want to play the game even longer. It's like, yeah, I'm level, I'm prestige 10, level 1,000, whatever the case may be. It's just kind of a way to show off how long you've been playing. I just think it's cool, and that's why I think it's gonna bring a lot of people back and just make people play the game longer, because they have more levels to go through to unlock and earn new things. Another big reason is the classic mini map. I mean, I shouldn't even have to be saying this, but us COD fans have been neglected from a classic mini map. And it's time we stop that shit. I mean, what happened to shooting an unsilenced weapon showing up on the minimap? Just makes sense. Why ever fucking change that? We will never know. I mean, that goes in the longs with fucking reload canceling. Same lines. Why change the reload canceling? I don't know, man. But another thing, this is the last thing I have on my list. There's probably more things, to be honest, but these are definitely the top reasons. The movement system. I mean, in the more recent Call of Duties, especially Modern Warfare 2, the movement just feels like you have, cement blocks on your boots, and you can't run around. You can't jump shot worth a shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't think slide canceling should be as crazy as it was in 2019, but I think it should be there still because it makes it gives you more ways to escape situations and go about, catching a camper in a corner. The fact that you may be able to, slide cancel and move around a bit better, it just makes the game more enjoyable. It really does, and no one will probably disagree with that. Uh, a good movement system is very important. One that's not slow and punishes you for wanting to move around. I mean, you move around just a little bit, stomp, stomp, stomp. That's what you hear in the most recent Call of Duties. I'm not sure. I don't really know about the footsteps down sounds. I'm actually very curious now that I think about it, how it's gonna be in our one lives mode. But yeah, the movement system is huge and it's nice, it's fast, it's smooth, and XDefiant. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this list up here. I hope you guys did end up enjoying it. But these are my reasons why XDefiant will be my new favorite shooter for years to come. Especially if they just keep giving us content. That's the most important thing when it boils down to it, is content. I mean, without content, your game gets stale and there's nothing to earn. There's nothing to work towards. There's nothing to show off. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will be bringing a lot more XDefiant videos, tips, tricks, and class loadouts. S&D is like my favorite game mode, so once that comes in, boys, I'm not getting off of it. I'll have your best loadouts for S&D too. Imagine if they had a 2v2 game mode like Gunfight. That's another game mode. I don't know why, but one life modes I love. But anyways, enough ranting or talking about this game. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, it's your host with the most, Prevail here, signing out.
Hello?